God says, I saw what they did. I saw the betrayal you didn't deserve. I saw the lies that were spoken about you. I saw the way you were treated, like you didn't matter, and I did not ignore it. Nothing you went through was unseen. Nothing you felt was dismissed. You stayed quiet, but I was not silent. I am stepping in. What was hidden will be revealed. What was done in secret will come to the light, and what hurt you will not go unanswered. I will restore your peace. I will defend your name. I will make things right. You will not have this fight to battle alone. I've already gone ahead of you. Stay still. I am handling it. Hello, my friends. I packed my bingo wheel and my bingo balls because I knew there wasn't many of us playing in this giveaway. I have 75 bingo balls, so if it goes over 75 entries, then I know I can't do my little bingo wheel here, but I love playing the bingo for my giveaways. I need to share some news with you and also talk to the new channels starting their journey. I went back and forth on this, and my heart would not allow me to sit by quietly without saying a word. When I started my channel, I said, I will keep my channel free with no memberships because I can barely keep up with a full-time job outside of YouTube and then have to come up with something extra for my memberships. I was missing the whole point of memberships, my friend. My daddy taught me never to ask for handouts and work hard for everything I have. This played well into my decision on no memberships on my channel. If you resonate with this, please stay tuned in and don't go anywhere. Your subscribers pay the membership to support you. YouTube does not pay a lot of money. Your money comes from a lot of different ways. Examples are brand deals, memberships, merch, etc. So you need to utilize as many as possible. When you have a great idea to share, set the video to members only. Don't make the mistakes I have. It cost me dearly. I won't go into great detail, but I will share a little. This is what also happens when you keep everything free. You work hard, put blood, sweat, and tears into a project. Then you share it. Few days, a week, maybe a month goes by, and you see another channel using your idea as their own, and never mentions where they seen it. You look over and see all the views and money they made off of your idea, which in return keeps you smaller and them growing even more, which is good. It's great that they are growing, but you just got the shaft. No recognition. You sit there and pound the table a few times as the tears start to fall and scream, but I worked so hard on that. Setting your best idea videos to members only will stop that from happening to you. Don't let this be you. It does not feel good. And after going through this, time after time, I finally see the whole point of memberships. Nobody is going to tell you this. You see, friend, you have entered the shark's pool. You cannot get ahead thinking like a guppy. Don't let this discourage you. If you are one of the bright lights, then we need you. You have to be tough. You have to get tough or be tough to survive YouTube. You won't notice these things just starting out. It's when you start to grow that you notice a lot. I hope this reaches the newer channels out there. If you have a new channel and want a shout out, I will do it. Just email me. I don't have time to watch all your videos, but I will peek in from time to time to support you, and I will share my subscribers with you. I'm not afraid of you taking them or growing more than me. I get excited for your growth too. If you would like to support me with a membership, you are able to do that now. I don't know a lot about memberships, but I just turned it on for my channel. I do know that you can choose an amount because I will have several options for you to choose from. You can cancel at any time. Thank you so much to everyone thinking about supporting me through memberships. You are helping the creator out tremendously. Even if you help out with $2 a month. If everyone done that, then the channel would have some financial support to help out with all the supplies and expenses. I counted up my own subscriptions to channels, and I support 22 channels by memberships because I learn a lot from these channels, and I know how hard they work to make the video. YouTube is not easy, my friends. And I know that everyone isn't in a place to give and may struggle from month to month. Your views and likes help to contribute too. So don't feel bad if you cannot help in memberships. I have everyone's ball in here that entered the giveaway. So we're going to spin the wheel and see who wins. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Let me flip this that way so it can catch a ball. We got a ball. G54. G54. Let me get my list here and see who that is. G54. Doo, doo, doo. That is Lynn, aka Mimi. Lynn, aka Mimi. You are my winner, my friend. Congratulations! If you'll send me your address in my email, Lynn, I will get your item shipped off. You need to let me know which one you want. I posted the pictures in my community tab of the 2 items that are available for you to pick from. Also, Lynn, I'm still trying to work out the details on the coasters. I need to figure out a different way because I can't fit everything on the coaster. It's making the letter too small, and I do want a Bible scripture to go with these coasters. So someone suggested putting a bookmark, taping a bookmark to the coaster with the instructions on it, and maybe laminating the bookmark in case it rains. It won't tear the bookmark up. I'm very open to suggestions here, but we do need to get this figured out. I'm going to go ahead and send these 3 coasters with you, Lynn, because I think they work out really well. On the back here, you can read everything. And this may be the way I have to go with them. I don't know. I'm still working out the details. But you can read everything on here, and it even has a Bible scripture on it. I was hoping to get these 2 into one, but every time I try it, it makes everything too small to read. So, I don't know. So, I'm going to send you these, and you can hide these in your hometown. Because, like I said, you can read everything, and they work out just fine. So, this will get us started. And I'll be working on the rest. And hopefully we'll get 3 more in next week's box too. And get this started. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see who finds the first coaster and where it was found at. And if it's going to be a winner, if it has a prize in it. Because some of them are going to win prizes. Some of the coasters will be rare finds. And you won't know which ones those are. Nobody will know which ones those are but me. And also, there wasn't a big turnout for this. I was sort of bummed about that, but that's okay. I'm sure that we will grow in time as people see how much fun this is. So I'm in hopes for that. So a big thank you goes out to those of you that are participating in this journey with me, spreading these coasters and spreading a Bible scripture out into the world. You never know who might need that and might need to hear that scripture on that day. So thank you so much to those of you who joined in this with me and are helping me spread these coasters throughout your hometown. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Grab your gloves because we're about to pour some magic. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad you joined the chaos with me today. We are going to be making some inlays today. One of my subscribers sent me these beautiful sheets right here that you put clay in and design clay pieces with. But she sent them to me to make inlays out of. And I know she probably thinks I could have kept those things because that girl is never going to make those inlays. I've had these for quite some time. I just needed to get in the right momentum to pull them out and do them. It's just so much going on, so many ideas flowing through my head. So it might take me a minute to get around to something maybe you've sent me. I have to get in the creative vibe to create with it. But we're going to make some inlays with these today. I actually had some of these myself. These are the ones that she sent me. It's this beautiful pattern right here. And this is like a log on a tree, like the tree bark. And then this is, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. I'll put it up here. That's that design. And then this is like, oh goodness. You know, like the stuff that they line, like you're getting up in a big truck and they line the steps with it. That's what this is. I can't think of the name. And then this is just a cool little pattern. And this is tread on a tire. And these are the ones that I had. I got these from Hobby Lobby. They're for cake decorating. They're impression mats for cake decorating. And then I have this design. And I found this real pretty design right here. Isn't that pretty? These sheets have an embossed side and a debossed side. So depending on how you put the silicone on and pull it off and lay it in your coaster, depends on what you're going to get out of your casting. It'll either be embossed or debossed. So you have to pay close attention to what you're doing if you're wanting your casting to come out a certain way, with the embossed look or the debossed look. So we're going to go ahead and put some silicone on a few of these. I'm going to pick out a few and see how they turn out. So let's get started. Take my plasticine clay, and I'm going to build a wall around it. And I just take this stuff and I just roll it. Like that. And I just get me a few rolled up and ready. And then I start building my walls. Okay. Now we're going to get our little sheet out and start building our wall. Just like that. All the way around. Okay, this one's ready. Now I'm going to go through and pick out my other ones, build the walls, and then I'll meet you back. Okay, I've got the 3 finished that I want to do of these impression mats. Now I'm going to show you what else I want to do. I found these plates, and they have these little impressions on them. Cute little lemons, and I can run my finger over it. So I wonder, and I feel something there. So I wonder if we can pull this imprint out of this plate onto an inlay. And then I found this one that has these cute little flowers in it. So we're going to pour some silicone in these. We don't need to make a wall because it has a little wall. So I thought that would be fun. All right, we're going to be using the BB Dino 30A silicone to make these. I had a little bit left. I'm sure it'll be enough to do these with. I also have something else we're going to pour silicone over. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we are going to try it. I found this on Temu 2 years ago, and I just never got around to pouring silicone over it. But I had all of this neatly stacked in my craft room in a certain area, and I write down in a book my videos that I want to do, and this was the next one on the list. So I dug all the stuff out that I had, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can get off of this. I think it might work. Wouldn't that make a beautiful inlay? Beautiful. And the back has got like a felt backing, but this isn't felt. This feels like leather. So hopefully it'll work. I hope we can get a pretty inlay off of it. I wonder if it's going to be matte or shiny. I don't know. This looks shiny. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? All right, let's get to mixing that silicone, my friends. All right, I've got this one prepped and ready to pour. Let's go ahead and mix our silicone up. And I'm not going to do this, I'll do this in like a time lapse because we've mixed silicone up many times together, and this will just shorten the video a little bit and it won't be so long. We're going to use the Bond Crafter vacuum machine to vacuum our silicone. I haven't used it yet for the silicone, so this will be fun to see how it turns out. Alright, I'm going to push start, and I'm going to do 6 minutes. It does 6 minutes or 9 minutes. Okay, it turned off, and I did have a little boo-boo inside. Yep, it did go over in my cup. I'm going to release that valve. And now we're just going to pick that lid up, which is so easy. And I'm going to have to set my cup over here on a napkin because we lost a little bit down in there. Yep, I had a little bit too much in that cup. So I've got a mess to clean up inside my vacuum pot, and it's brand new. I'm gonna leave this paper down here in case we have anything that spills over. Now I'm just taking some alcohol and I'm going over my mat, making sure that it's clean before we pour our silicone. Because my fingers were all in that clay, and I don't want any clay imprints on our silicone mat. Okay, I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Now, we're only going to be able to pour, I think, 3 on my table here. And I'm not going to be able to move them once I pour them. So, the other ones I'm going to have to pour on my other table. Let's see if I can scoot this one in here. There we go. And then I'm going to clean that one off. Go ahead and pour. And I'm just putting a little small layer in here. We don't need it to be real thick. So I'm going to scoot this around and make sure I have enough. I'm going to pour this one next. That one filled, that one filled. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more to this one, in these corners here. There we go. And I'm just going to use this in my inlays. I'm going to mix up some more for our other ones. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour them. And then I'll meet you back and we'll lift them all. See you later. You ready to see if this worked? I want to check this one out first because it's the one I am most interested in. Because of the way it's made. I don't know if it's going to pull off of this or not. So, let's get to it. I'm just going to release that plastic. Well, actually, I'm just going to pull it up right there on the edge. And then try to lift it. Oh my goodness, it's coming up. It's coming up very easy. Stop it. And it's shiny. Oh, my friends. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And they have these fox leather sheets on Amazon too. They have this same one, the same print. I looked. You'll find them in my description box. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful. Okay, I'm going to lay that over here. I'm going to get my clay off that. Because you can reuse this. But make sure if you do yours like I did mine, if you're going to do this, that you're using the phosphorus-free plasticine clay. Alright, let's get this one. I just like to break an edge free and get in there and pinch it up and lift it out. We knew that one was going to come up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can cut it however we want and use it. Fit it to size any mold. And we've got 2 more right here. Now, I know this one doesn't look real interesting, but I thought it would make a nice texture on something. I like to feel texture. So I thought this would give us a nice texture to something. It's really neat. And I'm not sure where these impression mats came from. I don't even know if that's what they're called. That's just what I'm calling them. I do know they're made for clay. Hopefully my subscriber that sent them to me will see this video, and if y'all want to know where they came from, she can let you know that, because I don't know. She may have gotten them from Hobby Lobby. Seems like I've seen something like this at Hobby Lobby, but I don't know if that's the same ones. And this one right here looks really neat. And there we have it. Shiny and beautiful. If you don't get the phosphorus-free plasticine clay, though, it's not going to, actually, I don't know what it's going to do, because I've never used it before. But it says on a lot of the silicone that we use that you're not supposed to use plasticine clay. But I dug a little bit deeper and seen that you can use plasticine clay. It just has to be phosphorus-free. So you will see on some of their little pamphlets. I pulled one out just to show you. This is the Let's Resin Silicone Rubber User Manual. Let me show you. Below are some of the materials the liquid silicone should avoid contact with while curing. I'm not going to read them all, but I'm going to point out the one. Sulfur-containing clay like plasticine. So, it's got to be sulfur-free. So make sure that you get the sulfur-free. Now we have our plates. And I don't know if it's going to work or not. But I definitely had to check it out. Now I poured these really thin because I didn't want to waste any silicone. Silicone is not cheap. I don't care if you get the cheaper brands. It's still not cheap. Okay, let's see if this worked. Are y'all ready? We got it. Look at that. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. I love these little lemons on this one. So let's see how that one turned out. Now, when I put the silicone on here, y'all didn't see it in the video because I didn't have enough room on my table and I didn't want to move those mats, and all my other tables are full. What I did was I put the silicone on here. I poured it on here, and then I just kept rolling the plate around and let it coat all the edges. So that way, I knew it would puddle here in the middle, because that right there is a little heel, you know, it's up higher than the center. So I knew that it would all pull down in the center. But I knew it would give me a film up on the edge that I could just run my finger right there and pull it, and I would get that whole center. And there's the little lemons. And what I like about the lemons, I don't know if you can see it or not in the video, but I'm going to try to point to it. Do you see those little bitty dots? That is texture. When you put this in the mold, whatever you're going to put it in, and you demold it, you're going to feel that same texture right there. I thought that was really neat. The other one doesn't have texture on it, but this one does. You can feel something. The little seeds on the... is that a pear? That's not a lemon. Is that a pear? I think that's a pear. Yep, I think it's a pear. Somebody will correct me if it's not. So, no worries there. Sometimes I call... you might find me calling a hippopotamus an elephant. You never know. That's a big wad of clay. I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. You need to get you a chunk of it. Yeah, it's pricey. It's 20 bucks on Amazon. You might can find it cheaper somewhere else, but you get a big, huge block of it. And you can use it over and over and over again. It never dries out. Well, that's the video for today. I know it was short and sweet, but I had to give you something to watch while I was out of town. So, here it is. In the meantime, let me know what you would do with these little silicone mats we just made. I'd love to hear your ideas. Your idea might be the one I pick to use in a video. So let me know what you would do with them. I know we can cut them and size them to fit coasters, but what would you do with them? Give me some of your ideas, and I'll pick from one of them, and we'll use it in a video. And it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye, and I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.